Alright, welcome back to the No Call, No Show podcast. This segment right here, this is lunch break. Y'all love the first one. We're going to keep talking about these topics right here. I'm going to let Chris introduce the topic. Like I said, it's Nova. I mean, I ain't even calling him Chris. That's Big Nova.
Big Nova. You know what I'm saying? B.I.G. Yes, sir. Now back to the serious topic. Call out fam. This one we're going to talk about social cues, social anxiety, as well as, I guess, social media in the whole. As I know for me, a big reason that I wasn't on it is because it caused me depression. This is my first time talking about it. It was big for me because you constantly compare yourself to other people, and which gives you social anxiety when you get in, bigger topics. I mean, when you get to actually meet those people. Like me and Dave, we always talk about we wish things were how it was in the 90s.
No phone.
With no phones, and you actually could enjoy the stuff that you do.
When you sat in the weight room, you had to read a magazine. You ain't scrolling your phone.
That's a loss.
Oh, you had to talk to somebody.
Yeah, and that is gone because 9 times out of 10, you go to a party or something. Now, what's somebody gonna do? They're gonna be scrolling.
The whole part of it is just Snapchat. It's just down. It's whatever they own, and they're just putting it out. And ain't nobody really living in the moment.
And then it's also that 9 out of 10, if you go ask somebody for their number, now they not gonna give you their number. They gonna take. I'll give you my Instagram. I'll give you my Snapchat. They don't.
She like you. She give you that number.
Yeah, that's all. Like you rarely see that now.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that, like, man, I use social media just for the podcast, whatever. But if I ain't had that, I'd probably be off. I've been wanting to get off, but the shit is addictive, man. Every people don't want to talk about that shit. Addictive. It's like them likes. Like it's I forgot the shit on Netflix. It's damn. If you pay attention to it, they made it to be like that. It's like gambling. Like, you know what I'm saying? They let you win and you get the winners and all that. The likes is like a psychological thing. Like the likes is like, oh yeah, people fucking with it. People keep wanting it. And then when they don't get likes, they feel like their life ain't shit. But I don't base my life off likes, because if you're doing that, you just sad in life, because you just posting shit for other people. You supposed to post the shit you like, you know what I'm saying?
For you,
exactly.
Like I always preach self-validation. You don't need nobody to tell you that looks good, or you don't need nobody to tell you that this is what you need to be driving, that who you need to be with, this is what you need to be doing. Do what you love to do, regardless of who like it or not. If somebody like you or like who you are, they gonna fuck with what you doing. Regardless, you don't.
And them people you paying attention to, oh my bad.
No, wait, bro.
Them people you paying attention to, man, they lying. That shit, they ain't gonna post the bad shit. They ain't gonna post the lights off. They ain't gonna post them in there eating noodles. They gonna post them eating steak and then the lobster and the Range Rover. That's what they posting. Don't pay attention to them niggas, man, cause they just fake. They living in la la land, man. That social media is a la la land. Now you go home to them, they're probably sleeping on a futon. And I ain't knocking nobody sleeping on a futon. Just get off that shit. But they sleeping on futons, and you got a bed, you got a house to go to, and you comparing yourself to them because they popping. But they, at the end of the day, like you say, they depressed. They ain't got shit going on. Yeah. Their life is that. Like,
yeah, because you take social media away from certain people, like I ain't, okay, let's put it like this. I'm gonna take it back and say, I ain't knocking nobody who has an OnlyFans, but just a couple weeks ago, when they said they was gonna take it off, they was shook.
They ain't know what to do.
Right.
That $4.99. Well, $25.99. But I don't know about it. I'm just saying.
But that's the power of like like I guess people who think they have a social presence.
Yeah. But I think social presence, where they get that from, is the people who liking the shit, because they feel like how we got an audience. They think that that's their audience, but they don't know. They just liking the shit because you at the top. As soon as you post some bullshit, they ain't liking that shit.
Yeah, being transparent. The same can happen to us, but just being like, honestly though, this is more of a therapeutic thing, and we more geared towards like helping y'all more as well as ourselves.
Helping you get better, man. It's the whole process,
step by step,
of what we got going on, so y'all can get better, man. All us can get better together.
Yeah.
I know somebody out there, y'all look at social media every day. You wake up, that's the first thing you check. Facebook, Instagram, because I do this shit, but don't be doing this shit. Wake up and do something constructive. Don't do that shit.
Because when you get drunk off those likes and you need other people's validation, then you develop social anxiety because you're thinking, or I need to do this, or I need to do that.
Looking like a clown.
You know, just making yourself just feel like, damn, you know,
I ain't this shit.
I ain't this because I don't got that, or they gonna look at me weird because I got on this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, love yourself, self-love. You know what I'm saying?
There's talented people out there, man. It's like the people who can sing, people who can draw and shit.
Yeah.
They scared to post it on social media because you used to them liking you talking about gang shit or doing that. Man, post your shit so somebody who like you can like that shit. Don't be posting for. And then it's just your local community. If you look at Facebook, it ain't nothing but the friends and niggas you went to school with. That's it. They doing the same thing. You gonna see them at homecoming, and they lying. You know they lying because you know them all your life.
Cause you know somebody's always looking at you. Somebody always look up to you. You know, you never know who's watching, and just being yourself, you'll see that it's happy, and you'll go so much farther. Even if I put it like this, even if the world was against me, as long as I did my job, I can inspire one person to pick up a camera. You know, regardless of how goofy I look. You know what I'm saying?
This right here. This is what we do it for the people who pick it up. Like I said, we dropping games. We'll pick it up, they pick it up.
Yeah, you know,
it's like $100 bill on the ground. You can walk past it or you can pick it up, get $100. This is the game that we drop. Cause I hate when people be like, man, I ain't had nobody to talk to. Shit, y'all can talk to us. Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments. We'll talk about it. We really would.
Female topics too, cause I know y'all like, yeah, I don't talk about this, but we gonna get that too. But as far as this, that's another thing. Females on social media too. A lot of dudes, man, they really base themselves off girls, and it ain't even constructive. You know what I'm saying? They just do that shit to just get.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like he might. I get what you're saying, cause he might buy a Porsche.
Yeah.
But he ain't buying the Porsche because he like the Porsche. He buying the Porsche because Yolanda like the Porsche.
Yeah. Or the IG model you like Porsche, but little did you know, man, she jump in anything. If you be yourself, she jump in it. She ride in that Honda. Shit, you got cold air. These niggas upstairs, we gonna say it on camera too. I don't know who live above me, but they be roller skating.
Them boys running football players.
Yeah, I don't know what they doing, and they roll for a minute. It ain't no little stop. They rolling like it's a skate ring.
I'm about to say cut the camera. We got the trimmer up here.
No, let them hear. This the Sonic right there. Let them hear. But like what I say about like social media, man, like it does. Don't get me wrong, it does help people.
Yeah,
it does help people. Cause like, far as this right here, like back in the 90s, if they was doing what we was doing and they had what we had, it'd have been so many people so big. Cause now we got this right here gonna touch so many platforms to it's ridiculous off just one upload. But that's the good part of it. Y'all using that shit to just.
It's a double-edged sword, man. Just like I said with you know, well, my personal opinion, prayer is a double-edged sword. He gonna give you what you want, but if you be specific in what you want, you gonna get exactly what you prayed for.
And you ain't gonna be ready for that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And social media, same thing. It's a good tool, but too much of it will cause you to have
too much anything, too much water key.
You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
do that. And then, like I tell people, like you gotta understand, man, social media helps people, but it also deteriorates from what's going on in your real life. Like you posting this car and this money and shit, but after the picture snap, the car go back to the rental place, the money go to whatever you doing that require that money. It's not yours, it ain't liquid. You can't do none of that shit like a business. You can't use that money. Like you posting $100 grand, but you got $97,000 overhead. That ain't shit. So really, you just got $3,000, but you trying to show people, yeah, this is what I got. But that shit fake. That's why I say there's a lot of land. You can't believe that.
And
shit.
if you look at the real people who got it like that, they ain't doing none of that.
They don't even wear
jewelry.
They don't wear jewelry.
Bro, you might see Jay-Z with a nice watch, but you'll never see Jay-Z with a chain.
I'm telling you, Jay-Z out here with his hair wild.
You might
at
see
40. He don't give a damn.
Bill Gates
wear a Walmart outfit they call $40, and that's top of the line. Plenty of money. And you out here with a goddamn Gucci belt on.
And this ain't like, you know, a diss to nobody who
I ain't diss
like certain things like that. Now, don't get me wrong, that's cool and all, but this is more towards the people who think they need to put on a certain persona because it's social media. Like,
I'm talking to them niggas too. I'm talking to them. I'm talking to them. Stop that shit. Stop wearing them damn Gucci belts and them $2,000 shoes and driving that shit. Leave that shit alone, bro. Put that money somewhere else. Cause that shit in 5 years you can. The Balenciaga you pay $1,000 for, what they gonna go for? $4, and you hurting cause you gonna sell them. You gonna sell them like fuck it. Ain't nobody gonna know. But you ain't gonna post that. You ain't gonna post that shit.
But you know, it ain't tricking if you got it. If you got it, now do it.
Go
by all
ahead.
means, do your thing.
I ain't hating. But I just don't understand why y'all pay for an ugly ass shoe.
Well, shit look like socks.
Them bitches look like something. If they take the name off that shit and put them in like them little Indian gas stations when you walk in, nobody would buy them shit. Them shits look orthopedic. And them like orthopedic shoes, I don't know if y'all know what that's for. There's people who need art support. They just post hip surgery. Orthopedic shit. Man, stop wearing them shit.
I swear to God, I feel like that's what Kanye did.
Yeah, Kanye's smart with it though, cause he got everybody wearing them bitches comfortable though. I ain't gonna lie, they comfortable. I can say that, they comfortable. They ugly, but they comfortable.
I'm gonna give you some Yeezys. We gonna see what you
Them jailhouse slippers, them bitches comfortable.
Okay. But back to y'all, man.
This what this for. We just gonna chop it up, man.
Man.
You see us over here? I don't know what's back there, but shit.
When it comes out to going in public, and you know, if you feel like you have social anxiety, just remember that they put their drawers on or panties on every day, just like how you do.
Yeah, one leg and
nobody, you know, greater than the other. I don't care how high, you know, this takes us. You know, we gonna always be the same core people.
And you gonna always get this right here.
Yeah.
If I don't get this right here, stop us. Stop.
Yeah, just stop.
And say, boy, you with that bullshit. Like, stop. They tell me that, cause I don't do this for money, man. I do this to help y'all.
Yeah. And to those who look down on those people who judge people just because they don't have certain things or whatever,
That's whack.
That's corny. That is
weak.
Corny. It's weak because that just shows you how weak of a person you are to talk about somebody who doesn't. Because if he like somebody who likes New Balance and then that boy got on New Balance and somebody got on J's, why are you laughing at the man? What if he genuinely like New Balance?
And then what if you just don't like Jay?
Yeah, what if you got people who don't like
some
Jordan?
shit's ugly. Be honest, some of them shit's
Ain't gonna
ugly.
lie. R.I.P. Kobe, but them shoes trash.
Them shoes trash. Kyrie Irving, they hard.
Trash.
All them boys. Now, I ain't wanna get on that subject. I'm talking
That's a different episode.
Hey, listen, we gonna get to y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all stop wearing ugly shit because other people like that shit. Cause what's that shit? The goddamn the bulletproof vest, bro. The vest. I don't know. The vest. Why the fuck you got on a red vest? Cause this shit popular. No, it's not. You look uncomfortable. Take that shit off. then you in the car. You can't drive with the shit. You can't make a right turn. You got that vest on. Then I don't understand that shit. Y'all walk around with all these guns and shit.
Well,
And
you
then
think
it's
you
like,
50 Cent?
yeah, you think you fit? They gonna wear it outside the shirt. Yeah, I got a bulletproof vest on. Nigga, what you scared of? Like,
What did you do?
We in Chick-fil-A. You got that bitch with a bulletproof vest on.
Let me get the Polynesian.
Ain't nobody in here but families eating chicken. You got a bulletproof vest on that say something cross, some logo, some dumb shit. I'm sweating my shit up.
But moral of the story, call
Stop
out
that
fam.
shit. Stop it.
Be yourself. Love who you are. It's not about your social media presence. It's about you as a person. Be
What you
yourself, and whatever's real is gonna gravitate toward you for if it's meant for you.
Yeah. Find
If it's
you
not
some
meant
more.
for you, don't worry about it.
Find you
Think
some
God
more.
got better for you.
Find you some shit you stick to, and stick to them. Fuck everybody.
Peace.